Hey guys, Ted here, coming at you with episode 4 of Ironman Progress Series. And this episode is brought to you by these sexy pink bitches right here. These things are carrying me to Barrows gloves. I cannot emphasize enough how much of a difference is questing with super energies versus no energy potions or just regular free to play energy potions. Those things are awful. So these super energies, we have I think 120 of them in the bank. We have 98 in the bank. We've already used like probably 40 or so throughout this. These are the quest points as of right now, but you're about to see some quests being completed, and then at the end of this episode, we are getting Barrows gloves. You have my word.
So, I'm fishing Karambwans right now for 75 cooking, which may seem a little random, and it is, but what I need it for is for when I go to alt raids. In the previous video, I showed myself and some of the methods that you use to gain points while you alt a raid. And one issue that I have is the fish that I can catch in raids, I need 75 cooking to cook. And you can't get points from the fish unless you cook them and eat them. And so I'm hoping to get my cooking up a little bit closer to my fishing level. I don't think I unlock anything else for raids until 90 fishing, yeah. So I'm doing okay. As long as I don't get 90 fishing, then 75 cooking is going to be more than enough. And I need about 3,000 Karambwans. I don't know if I'll catch them all at once, but I at least am going to get started on them. I have some questions for you guys. I have two questions for my viewers. And the first one is, how do you make your ultra compost? I guess this is mostly related to the Ironman. But what I've been doing is I've been growing watermelons and making super compost and then using volcanic ash on that. But I've been watching another YouTuber, Small XP Lamp, which he's really great. I like his videos. I've watched most of his series. And what he does is he buys compost buckets and then makes compost potions with volcanic ash, makes super compost out of the compost, and then puts volcanic ash in the super compost. And he talks it up. So I don't know, has anyone done that method? If you have, let me know how it is, and I might switch it up and start doing that method rather than the watermelon method. But the watermelon method has worked for me in the past, and that's what I'm doing now. So even if I do an inefficient method, it's not too bad. And then the second question is, should I go to LMS to unlock the rune pouch? I thought I could only get it from Slayer points for 750 Slayer points, but you can also get it from LMS for like 75 points, I think. And I guess a sub-question of that is that I've heard that free-to-play LMS is the way to go for Ironman, kind of looking to farm points, basically, because there's lots of good stuff in the LMS shop for Ironman, mainly rune arrows and I guess a rune pouch. So I am willing to go play LMS. I'm not a good PKer, and I would just get sat down in LMS, pay to play. But if free to play is chill, then I can go do that and just kill some bots and get the rune pouch, because if I can get it faster than I can, 750 Slayer points is a lot of Slayer points, and I don't know when I'm going to have that done, and I would really like a rune pouch. A rune pouch would be nice to have for all the skilling that I want to do, and if you can't tell, I'm not really rushing Slayer. The way that I like to run an Ironman is I like to be as prepared as I can for Slayer and for combat, because early level combat and combat in general on an Ironman is pretty rough for a while. I mean, I just unlocked super strength potions. I don't even have a dragon battle axe yet. I might work on that today. And so I'm just now nearing the point where I can actually kill things in a semi-efficient manner with strength boosting equipment and potions. So I'm really in no rush to train combat, but the issue is you get so many unlocks from Slayer, one of them being the rune pouch. So I'm thinking LMS might be a better way to go about getting the rune pouch so that I don't have to spend 750 Slayer points or even try to get 750 Slayer points. But let me know what you think. Alright, I knew I had one more big defense quest coming up, and this was a quest I should have done before 43 Prayer, but I didn't. It's the Holy Grail. We have the Holy Grail. We're talking to King Arthur. and now we get 11,000 prayer, 15,000 defense XP, 45 prayer, which is really nice because now we get both all of the offensive boosting prayers, the 15%. And so that's really nice. I want to get 55. That's kind of a short-term goal for prayer. And of course, the long-term goal is 70. And then after that, I'm kind of chilling. I'll get 77 eventually through Slayer. But 55 prayer for preserve. Like I said, I'm trying to alt raid so that I can unlock this. It'll be really useful in the future. But yeah, it's nice to get done. And then I have not trained defense at all on this account, and we're 51. So I think I will do Fermentic Isles either next or soon. I'll try to get it done today. And then we'll probably go train 55 defense. And then I need to train to 40 ranged for the Temple of Ikov quest. So a couple of stats that I still need to get done. But other than that, we're still working on quest in the grand scheme of things. Okay. We're doing Tears of Gothics. I think I have to mine these things. Super easy quest, but I actually don't even know what to do with this. I think I chisel it, make a bowl. Yep, and I think I go back. I think it's that easy. I should have done this quest a while ago, but one thing about Tears of Gothics is that it scales with the quest points, so, you know, it's not like with 50 quest points it would have been that crazy anyway. We're going to get rune crafting XP. And then I'm going to try to, I actually don't really care if I get Slayer XP. I guess I care. So I'm going to keep my Slayer up higher. But I'm probably going to do Wanted Quest sometime soon, at least in the next few days. And that'll get me some Slayer levels as well. So my rune crafting should stay my lowest for quite a while. And then I'll probably have to keep my ranged up higher than it too. But yeah, so we'll do Tears of Gothics and then we'll keep on questing. Alright, and just like that, we actually collected over 100 tears on our first time, which I am more than happy with. I think that's a diary requirement as well. So that means that, you know, we did it at the right time. We'll still get enough tears. Yeah, hard task, awesome. 4,000 rune crafting XP, 4 rune crafting levels. That's almost 5. That's awesome. I think I need 30 rune crafting for proselyte, and so I will probably runecraft some, or I don't think I'm going to wait a week to get proselyte, so I will probably actually runecraft some fire runes. I'm going to need to go get a fire talisman for that, but that's okay. I can show you where to get that pretty easily at a low drop rate. It's not in the abyss, and I'll do that sometime once I get ready to do the proselyte quest. I need to do Wanted first, though, so we're back to questing. Alright, I didn't get it on camera because these quests aren't that impactful, but I did just do Ernest the Chicken and Animal Magnetism. So now we have Enavor's Attractor. We'll have to hit 50 range to get an accumulator, but that's okay. I need this because I need to get 5 range levels, and then I'll probably get the 4 strength or defense levels at the same time. I'm just probably going to go to Ammonite Crabs, AFK for a little while, edit some videos, and work on those stats. And then we are getting Barrows gloves tonight. So I'm going to stay up late and work on finishing these quests. We've got 23 quest points to go. And basically once we finish most of the once we finish the prereqs, we will be only a handful of quest points short. So we are making good progress. Ernest the Chicken gave 4 quest points. That was nutty. I need to look and see if Mystical Mystery gives a bunch of quest points, but that's the last free-to-play quest that we have. So we're looking good. We're getting close to Barrows gloves.
So I'm in the middle of one of my favorite quests in the game, Garden of Tranquility. I figured I would give you guys an update since I'm going to be hopping around. I'm not going to be finishing this quest right now, but I just got done with Creature of Frankenstein, as well as almost being complete with Garden of Tranquility. I think I'm going to do Shades of Morton while I wait for my plants to grow, and then I'll come back and finish this so we don't really lose that much time. Yeah. Tell you what, this is a bonding experience out here at 2 a.m. on a Friday night. Crazy times. But these guys, we've got a whole system up because we don't have that many people here, and the shades outside are attacking the temple, and so we've got some people inside repairing the temple and some people outside killing the shades. And finally we can do that. Awesome. And now I need to go check what I need to do. But yeah, I just figured I'd give you guys an update. Alright, there's Shades of Morton done. Pretty quick quest, even though we had some trouble getting the temple repaired. And I mainly did it because we get 3 quest points, and we can make Serum 207s now, which are pretty good for herb lore, or for at least getting some extra herb lore XP out of your Terramins. So we're going to go back. I think my plots are grown now for Garden of Tranquility, so we'll go finish that quest, and then we will finally move on away from these more tedious quests. I hate this quest. I was ready to be done with it, and then I realized you have to wait till everything is fully grown in here as well. So I am probably going to go do a farm run, and then I guess come back to this. I don't even know if I have time to do another quest. If I do, I will, but god damn it. Alright, so I figured I would come and do Fairy Tale Part 2, or finish it after completing the Fairy Ring part a couple weeks ago. And we're just talking to the Fairy Queen, and oh, we get an XP lamp. That's pretty dope. And 3,500 herb lore XP, but we just did this for quest points. We need a few side quests for Barrows gloves, because we're going to be a few quest points short. So now let's go complete Garden of Tranquility. Oh my god. So Garden of Tranquility is done, but the main reason why we did this is for the Varrock Medium Diaries, so that we can get the GE teleport. And guess what? We have to wait a little bit for the white tree fruit to grow, but it shouldn't take... Oh, there we go. Alright, medium task done. Alright, it's the next morning. I did actually end up going to bed. We're at 162 quest points. We'll finish Barrows gloves today easily. I just got really burnt out and really tired, and then I cuddled with my dog and fell asleep, so it happens. So let's see what we get from Hespori. I think, yeah, 4KC, new PB, 78 farming. Very nice. And we actually got some white lily seeds, which I'm pretty happy about, because these protect all allotments from diseases. So I am going to plant these in all of my flower spots eventually. I don't know actually, because the problem with that is that I am growing limpor roots most of the time. So, but I at least have them for farming contracts, because I think Hespori is like the only way to really get them other than farming contracts. So I'm glad to have some. And chrono seeds are going to be handy for tree runs once I start really cranking those out. So continuing on with the quests, we did Getting Ahead, which unlocks the Headless Beast. Then we did In Search of the Myrick for the Skeletal Hellhound. After that, we did Mountain Daughter for the Kindle. And then lastly, we did Depths of Despair for the Sand Snake. And that about wraps it up for the Nightmare Zone bosses, and we have enough quest points now to finish up the Recipe for Disaster subquests, or the prereqs, and then we'll get our Barrows glove. So I just got the recording up. I brought Mind Runes to get the rats lured. I'm going to be safe spotting Damus. There it goes. And there it is. Easy as that. So I brought some Mind Runes to cast Wind Strike so that I don't kill the rat. And then you just have the rat stand between you and Damus. Because Damus can, this first phase is not that bad, but his second form drains your stats and your prayer, and this guy is very scary, so you definitely want to safe spot him. Yeah, so this is going to be the second diamond, and then we'll keep going. We are live coming at you from Texas in February. It is 28 degrees, and it has been snowing for 4 hours. We have no water, no power, and I hate ERCOT, whatever that means. So in all seriousness, we're still working on Desert Treasure, and speaking of deserts, I kind of was without water for quite a few hours. I drank a bunch of Topo Chico, and it turns out that doesn't really work for me, and so I finally went and got a bottle of water. You got to take care of yourself. And so my mouth was a desert as well, but we are much, much better now. And before I left, I killed 2 trolls. I really hope my progress saves, because I'm not going to have the prayer points. Like, I need to... I guess I can bank easily Let me just go bank. And here we are. We're poisoned. We forgot anti-poisons, but here we are at Azandra to complete Desert Treasure. Hopefully we don't get interrupted by poison. Alright. 20,000 magic XP. I kind of forgot about that. That puts us close to 62. We got 61 by alking while doing this. I think I need to pray at this for a diary. Yeah, okay. Alright. I thought you actually like prayed at it. Nice. Oh, and Jazz Jag got full anglers. Alright. Congrats to Jazz Jag. Alright, we just turned in Frementic Isles, and we're going to get defense XP twice. And that'll get us 55 defense. And we get the Royal Crown. Alright, so we're in Discord with the boys, and we're doing Legends Quest. My health is really low. If you're watching this and you need to do Legends Quest on an Iron or on any account, any low level, I'm 74. It's not that low a level, but make sure you bring extra food because you can fall on this massive thing that you come down. And I kind of forgot about that, so I brought a bunch of energy potions that I don't really need and like no food. So honestly, I'm gonna turn on Rapid Heal after this health tick goes up. I'm going to turn on Rapid Heal because I have 2 prayer potions. You also need to bring prayer potions because you can fail blessing the gold bowl, and you need you need a lot of prayer points. I've failed on other accounts quite a bit trying to bless this damn bowl, but I got it the first try on this account, so that's a good sign. So yeah, we're just working on Legends Quest. Oh, I really want to take this random event. I think I'm going to. I want to get the push-ups unlocked. So we're going to do this random event and continue with the quest. Hey look, we got piece 1 of the John Cena outfit. So if you're doing Legends Quest at a somewhat low combat level, definitely bring stat boosting stuff, whether it be a Dragon Battle Axe or some attack and defense potions, because this is a slow ass fight with just like the bare minimum strength boosting gear. Yeah, it's kind of slow. Alright, we're turning in Legends Quest, and I think we completed inside. And this is required for quite a lot of things, but the main thing that we're doing it for is Herb Lore XP. So we're going to get about 30,000 Herb Lore XP from this. Alright, there's Legends Quest completed. And with that, 176 quest points. Now we do Ceramic Vars and do the final boss fights. So I'm working on Ceramic Vars, and I figured I would give you guys an update. I brought Ivan's Blast. I'm going to use that to kill the dragon, but I tried it on the Evil Chicken, and it didn't work that well, so I'm glad I brought a Dragon Scimitar as well. I would recommend you do the same, and you just pray Mage, and you take no damage, and it's easy as that. It's time. And with that, Recipe for Disaster is complete. Let's go get Barrows gloves. Did you watch that whole video? Thank you. If you enjoyed it, I hope you like and subscribe and consider watching the series from the beginning. I don't show everything from the start of the account, but we start kind of in the middle of the early game and we go from there. We hit 178 quest points today, getting our Barrows gloves and getting a few key items for combat. If you can't tell, in the last clip we have pretty good melee gear and we're about ready to start Slayer, but I want to get a few more pieces of gear before we do that, so look forward to next video. We're going to actually have some PVM content if everything goes right. I'll record it anyways, and if it goes wrong, then maybe we'll get some good footage. And we are also going to get an herb sack because we just hit 58 herb lore, which is a requirement for the herb sack. So we're going to go back to Tithe Farm. We need 200 more points. I'm hoping to get around 80 farming. I thought about doing it to 85, but it would take too long. So I'll just get the herb sack. I might get a few extra points to farm some Wines of Zamorak and let you guys in on that method, but I've heard it's not exactly efficient to do, but it might be an interesting thing to get a clip for. So I hope you have a nice day. I hope you enjoyed the video and come back and see what's happening next time.